So talking with someone who has recently lost a loved one can feel very complicated. Personally, I have been here many times before, and I know just how uncomfortable it can feel because you don't know what to do or what to say. It can feel very awkward. So especially if you're about to be with someone who's recently lost a loved one, I want to help you be able to show true compassion for them and even walk through their nightmare with them, even if it's just for a moment. And you can do this by being three things. The first is to be present mentally, not just physically. Be present mentally, not just physically. There really is almost nowhere more important than you can be than in that conversation with that person. More than anything else that you can do or say, they just need to feel your presence. So don't ruin the moment by being distracted. Put your phone away. Take a deep breath, relax, and just give them your full, undivided attention. And if you will be present to them in this way, they will feel your compassion. The second thing that you need to be is to be at a loss for words. There really is no perfect right thing that you can say. So don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. At the same time, you really don't want to say something stupid. So just let them talk if they even want to. Again, your presence matters more than what you say. And if they do want to talk, don't feel that you need to fill all those long pauses in the conversation with noise. They don't need that. The best thing that you can say to them in talking and helping them process is, tell me more. And then show genuine curiosity and interest in their thoughts and their feelings and just letting them share their memories. That really will go a lot further than anything that you can say. And the third thing is to be extraordinarily patient. Be extraordinarily patient. Again, I've been in these moments before, and I know that the heaviness of the moment and the discomfort that you feel, it can make the conversation feel like it's going to take a really long time. And yet, if you want to show true compassion for them, if you want to help them, be extraordinarily patient, because the good stuff, the relational stuff, the stuff that makes us human, it takes a while to unpack. So be extraordinarily patient. And if you will be these three things, if you will be present mentally, not just physically, if you'll be at a loss for words, and you'll be extraordinarily patient, you may find that you're exactly what they needed in a moment that they really needed it the most. And you may find that a need in your own heart has been met as well. As Jesus said, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. And when you are grieving with someone, you're mourning, you're being present to them, you're showing compassion for them. What you're really doing is you're expressing love for them. You're placing value upon them. And this kind of love is exactly what you want to be reciprocated. Life is hard. It can be overwhelming. It's going to be complicated. And there's certain moments where we need to experience that type of love, that type of connection. And you're going to need that at some point as well. And I want you to know this too, that no one grieves death more than God himself. The God who created the world and everything in it, he's the creator of life, not death. Death is the consequence of not living within the design in which he created us. And no one grieves death more than him. He sent his own son, Jesus, to earth to die. And he died for all of us, for you and for me. But not just to die for us, but to defeat death itself. And in Jesus' resurrection, we see that there is hope of life after this one, hope of life the way that God intended it. And all of those who put their trust in Jesus have that hope. So If you'd like to learn more about Jesus, I'd love to talk with you more about him and what putting your trust in him looks like. And you can do this by going to houstonoliver.com and clicking the tab that says Jesus. And there, I'd love to be able to have a one-on-one conversation with you more about this. And anyway, my hope is that this video is helpful. And if it is, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and maybe share it with somebody else who's about to be with somebody who has lost a loved one.